I knew I messed up the second I gave him the money. I needed some bushes on my slope trimmed down. It's going to be a little bit of work. So we agreed to an amount. I had a dumpster delivered and placed outside um, in front of my house. So that's letting you know there's going to be quite a bit of bushes that were going to be cut and trimmed on the slope. Now, I also let him use my tools. He didn't come with enough tools to do the job, which wasn't a problem. I hired him because a close friend of mine recommended her brother and said that he could do the work, that he was good. He was good for it. And so he started the work. He was doing a great job. I even fed him. I made ribs that day, had him come into my house and he ate ribs. And then he called his sister because he needed money that night. And his sister said to me that if I went ahead and paid him, that she would make sure it's right. Well, I went ahead and paid him for the full job, which he had not completed, right? He just did one day of work and there was a lot more to be done. The next day, he did not show up. He did not return my calls. The next day, he did not show up. He did not return my call. I called my friend and she forgot what she said. Completely forgot what she said. So at that point, I had to figure out what was I going to do. Because first of all, I don't like being disrespected and I don't like being taken advantage of. It just does something to me. It really makes me go after you. And so I looked into different things. I called an attorney, had an attorney look into it. The problem that I had, I even showed up at his job. I showed up at his job because he had said what he worked and I looked it up. I showed up at his job. And then I didn't go in and do that because I wouldn't want anyone doing that to me, even though I'm the one that was put in the wrong, taken advantage of. So I reached out, spoke to an attorney, and was letting him know because I wanted to know if I could sue him. I had his address where he worked. And the attorney said to me, "Did you let him use any of your tools?" And I said, "I did." And he said, "Well, the moment you allowed him to use your tools, he became an employee." I'm like, "What? You got to be kidding." That was a major lesson for me. So after that, anytime I hired anyone, first of all, I don't hire anybody's family. I'm not going to do that. I learned my lesson there. And after that, anyone that I hired to do anything from my homes, you never used my tools. I knew I messed up the moment I gave him the money. Thanks for listening.